Finally, it is time for me to give my game picks for Super Wildcard Weekend. This is the video of the best bets for this weekend. Let's get into it. Hey, yo! Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Chef D, and I'm here to give you the winning ingredients for your Super Wildcard Weekend best bets. I'm going to go through each and every game and give you my top leans for each specific game, all right? But before I deep dive into that, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and Twitter at MetsNetsJetsD. Also, don't forget about that TikTok at Chef_D91. And don't forget about the Patreon. If you want consistent daily picks, sign up for it right now. Do not miss out going into this Super Wildcard Weekend. And obviously future bets, that's going to be in there as well, and NBA daily bets. All right, let's start off with the Seattle Seahawks going up against the San Francisco 49ers. And in this game, remember, all these teams have faced each other already in the regular season. This is the first time this has happened, all right? And then usually in history, Pete Carroll usually dominates Kyle Shanahan. So far this year, the San Francisco 49ers have dominated the Seahawks, all right? So in this particular matchup here, we have a -9.5 San Francisco 49ers team. We have an over-under at 42. The money line on the 49ers are -500. Obviously, your only reason why you're taking that play would be if you're doing a parlay, unless you just have wild cash and want to throw a couple $1,000s on a -500, but that wouldn't be a smart bet. So we're going to look for some value here, and then we're going to move on to the next particular game. And in this game, I'm going to go with the narrative of we have a veteran coach in Pete Carroll here. We have a third-string quarterback. Yes, he's been playing great. He's been playing phenomenal, all right? But this is his first huge, absolutely huge game. Yes, the 49ers have outstanding talent all around him, all right? But I'm guaranteeing you, Pete Carroll's putting up a game plan to force Brock Purdy into some situations that he's not comfortable with, all right? This is not regular season. This is wild card weekend. This is playoff football. There's going to be a little bit of a difference here. That's why that number hasn't gone past 10. Is right there at that 9.5. And what I think the Seattle Seahawks can keep this game close. This is a division matchup here. They know each other very well. Give me that +9.5. Of course, we think the 49ers are going to win. Yes, they can win, but are they going to win by 9.5? I say they do not in this matchup, all right? Next game, we have the Los Angeles Chargers with Mike Williams out. So that's going to be a little bit of a damper, but they do have wide receiver depth going up against the Jacksonville Jaguars at home in Duval, right? One of the public favorite underdog bets this week happens to be these Jacksonville Jaguars at home. So obviously Chargers, they are the better team, all right? If we're encompassing all the talent that they have, offensive and defensively, this is why they are favored in this matchup on the road. They got the better of the division winners, and that's why they got that number 5 wild card spot that they definitely coveted, all right? So in this game, they made a mistake, all right? They should have not started their starters in week 18, and now you have a situation where Mike Williams is out. Is it enough to still beat the Jacksonville Jaguars? Yes, I do think so. We do have to factor in the coaching, all right? Doug Peterson is a great coach, and he has already won a Super Bowl. Trevor Lawrence is coming on strong, and this is why a lot of people are coming in on that +2.5 or the Jacksonville Jaguars money line. But I think the better quarterback in this game, all right, who's going to perform better on that field will be Justin Herbert, all right? He still has Keenan Allen. He still has Gerald Everett. He still has Joshua Palmer, who stepped up. There's a ton of guys on this offense. Not to mention Austin Eckler, all right? Big key component in this game is going to be Austin Eckler as well. Jacksonville Jaguars don't tend to run the football as much, and that's going to be the weakness of the Chargers. So if they're really not running at the Chargers as one of their weaknesses, that's going to be a big question mark. ETN can pop off a run here and there, but they have to be consistent with that running game and not rely on that pass, because we have Bosa. We have that secondary that the LA Chargers the last past few weeks have been playing very, very good the last past couple weeks. So give me the LA Chargers on the money line. If we want the better odds, if we're taking them to win, you might as well take them to win by a field goal as well. Okay, let's go on to this game against the Buffalo Bills against the Miami Dolphins here in Buffalo. This is going to be a very tough game for the Miami Dolphins. All right, we're talking about third string quarterback Skylar Thompson in this one. Yes, this is another in-division matchup, but we have factors here that we have never seen before. We're talking about Damar Hamlin. He's going to be present in this game, so this team is going to be amped. Will it be a slow build? Most likely, and maybe you can get a decent line on the Buffalo Bills in that second half, and then they pull away. That could be a scenario, but everything that I'm thinking of in my mind, I think this is one of the teams that are going to be clear-cut, cover that spread. I think the difference in quarterback play is too much of a discrepancy here, and it's not like the Miami Dolphins have an elite defense that can stop the Buffalo Bills. All right, next game we have the New York Giants going up against the Minnesota Vikings in here. -3 on the Vikings if you want the money line, -155 if you want the Giants as an underdog, +135. All right, if you're willing to take that. In most scenarios in these playoffs, all right, if you're going to take an underdog, you take them to win. All right, it's not like the favorites is going to take their foot off the gas pedal. No, they're going to keep going. And if an underdog is going to come up and actually play tough, they most likely tend to win. All right, so that's what happens in the playoffs. So in this game here, I think the talent is too much on the side of the Minnesota Vikings. This team, yes, a lot of people don't believe in what they've accomplished this season, but you gotta put kudos to what they've done in tough game environments and comeback situations. And of course, they've blown leads, but they've been in every situation during this season, and they come out and prevailed and have an outstanding record. That's because they are super, super talented. How are they going to stop Justin Jefferson? You're telling me Daniel Jones and no-name wide receivers is going to stop or beat the Minnesota Vikings? I don't think so. I love Brian Daboll. He's done a fantastic job, but that's where it stops here, okay? The New York Giants are going to lose against the Minnesota Vikings. Give me the Vikings -3. If you're giving me, if I think they're going to win, I think they're going to win by more than 3 points, all right? You give me a field goal, give me the Vikings. This game here, this game is tough, all right? We have the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals. This is the most bet favorite, okay, here. Everyone is smashing the Cincinnati Bengals without a thought. If we're looking at Action Network right here, we got a 95% on the money line of the Bengals compared to 5%. That's even more than the Bills and Dolphins. This is the game that Vegas wants to go wrong. All right, so for this particular matchup, we have -8.5 Cincinnati Bengals. If you think they're going to win by more than a touchdown plus, all right. If you want them on money line, -435. The comeback on the Ravens is at a +8.5 and at a +350 on the money line. Now, this is a game, AFC North in division matchup. This is a team that Joe Burrow struggles against during the regular season. If you want to just compare numbers, all right, what he's done against the Baltimore Ravens compared to what he's done to every other team, there is a difference, okay? And this defense with Roquan Smith has been on another level. If they're going to win, and this is why they rested their guys in Week 18, they're going to win with defense. They're going to win with running the football with Gus Edwards and J.K. Dobbins, and they're going to win with Mark Andrews. All right, so if it's Tyler Huntley at quarterback, could it be possible? Yes, it could, because this is an AFC North matchup. This is going to be rough, rugged, tough, trenches football here. And if we just wanted to play the safe number here, give me that +8.5. I think this is still too many points here. I get it. The Bengals have been playing phenomenal. Joe Burrow looks great. But we have Alex Kappa out. We have La'el Collins out. And we're talking about Ravens defense that can get at you. You're missing 2 key linemen. This was the main reason why the Cincinnati Bengals went out and paid up for their offensive line. And you're missing 2 key guys. Give me that +8.5. And then last but not least, we have the Dallas Cowboys going up against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. All right, I'm sick of the song and dance here with Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This team is not good. This team is not good at all. All right, this is why the Dallas Cowboys are favored. I'm not going to go with the chalky underdog here. Again, with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the talent discrepancy is too big. I'm not taking a 44, 45-year-old quarterback going up against a young, spry Dallas Cowboys defense and offense on both sides of the ball. We have Micah Parsons. On the other side of the ball, we have Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb. I think it's too much. Of course, they're sucking you in with how the Dallas Cowboys played last week. You're getting played. So give me the Dallas Cowboys to win in this game. Big game. Send Tom Brady home. All right. So those are going to be my plays for this Super Wild Card weekend. Thank you guys for tuning in. Let me know in that comment section down below if you agree with any of my plays. If not, tell me what you like. Maybe have some totals, some over and unders. I know there's a lot of guys that know very good with the overs and unders. Let me know in that comment section down below. I appreciate you guys for tuning in, and I'll be back with another video very soon. All right. Peace out.